Hey guys, how is everybody doing today? I wanted to hop on here today and talk to you about one of the products that I think is the absolute worst place for anyone to begin on this quest towards kind of more non-toxic, all-natural personal care products. So before I kind of dive in, I want to know how many of you have ventured into this world of kind of more like all natural or organic or non-toxic with your products, and you tried one thing and it like flat out did not work. Anybody? Anybody have an experience like that? And now I want you to raise your hand if for you that product was deodorant. I feel like if this is you, like I have been there, I have done that, I feel you in a major way. When I have tried so many different like all natural, organic, and non-toxic products, and I've learned a lot of lessons along the way. But if you're someone who has tried them and tossed in the towel after trying a deodorant, I believe with my whole heart that you need to be like Cher and believe in life after love. Oh, for those of you guys who maybe are catching this on replay or might not know me yet, you're not familiar with my videos, my name is Samantha Franzen, and I work as a health and wellness educator on the blog Decidedly So, where I believe when it comes to living a healthier lifestyle that knowledge is power, but that convenience is key. So what I have done is created an online course and community that is dedicated to simplifying this process and making the quest towards healthier living a whole heck of a lot easier for the busy women of the world. So I swear to you guys, deodorant is the number one product that I get asked about. It seems to be like one of those really easy places for people to get their foot in the door when they're trying to switch out their products. I think it's because more and more of us have become aware that antiperspirants are no bueno. And as I say that, if you're somebody who is kind of like, what do you mean antiperspirants are bad for me? What I will do, I did a video last fall about kind of some of the challenges surrounding antiperspirant products, and I'll drop a link to that in the comments. But if you want to know more about that or you don't quite yet know why antiperspirants are bad for you, make sure that you check out that video. But what I see is that a lot of people are kind of tuned into this idea that they want to get away from using an antiperspirant in their really sensitive armpit region. And so they want to switch to a natural or safer deodorant. And it seems like a really smart place to wade in, but I would tell you, do not do it. Please, 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 please do not start with deodorant. And here is why. We all have a very different body chemistries and makeups. And finding the right deodorant product can be a little bit like finding the right skincare regimen. We all have a different makeup. And not makeup like cosmetics, but a body makeup. Some of us are super sweaty. I know I am. Some of us, some of us have really normal armpits. Some of us have really sensitive armpits. And I will tell you, you probably have not considered the sensitivity level of your armpits before. And if you haven't, it's because you have not broken out in a full-on unexplainable rash in your armpit that has turned into like a borderline yeast infection. And yes, news alert, you can get a yeast infection in your armpits, and it's super painful and it's super embarrassing. And I promise you there will not be many people who can empathize with you in that, except for me and maybe a few other people that I know who have tried a certain deodorant. They have had a really hard time with it, and it has led to a major like breakout or rash, or it just didn't work. And I see it happen time and time again that deodorant becomes kind of this falling off point for a lot of women who otherwise might have been really open to or on board with making some of these simple changes in their daily routine. It's like deodorant fails you one time and you're all, forget it, natural products don't work. I swear I see this happen all the time. And really, it bums me out in a major way because, you guys, our personal care products are chock full of ingredients that are wreaking havoc on our health. Yes, that is a truth, and it makes me really sad. And the worst part is that we are choosing, willingly allowing these same products into our daily routine multiple times a day. And ultimately, it is one of the areas where you have 100% control. You can make all of the decisions when it comes to your purchasing power, and therefore it's one of the easiest ways for you to reduce your exposure to toxic ingredients. And ultimately, you guys, there are a lot of really great brands and products out there in this all-natural arena, things that work really great, but it's hard to find them when you are doing this journey alone. So please, if you are someone who has tried one all-natural deodorant and you had a few stinky, literally, it's a little punny, right? A few stinky days at the gym or at the office, I empathize with you, and I understand that this process can be really complicated and overwhelming. And if you don't know what you're doing, like I said, you can end up spending a lot of money, flushing a lot of it down the drain on products that don't work, like deodorants. I will tell you, it's probably best that my husband doesn't know how many dollars I've spent seeking out the most perfect all-natural deodorant. It's a good thing. Don't tell. Oh, he's watching right now. Oh, hey, hon. Anyway, all of this to say, when it comes to your quest towards safer products, at the end of the day, this deodorant situation, it paints a really crystal clear picture to people like me that safer does not matter if it does not work. Your products have to perform. Nobody wants to be the smelly kid, and it's why in everything that I do with my Decidedly So, that you're not just going to find safer products with me, you're also going to find things that might actually work as well or even better than what you're currently using. I am focused on healthier living for women from the inside out and giving them the tools that they need in order to make this process the most pain-free and easy journey possible. I really regularly, you guys, share a lot of my favorite products on my different social media platforms. So if you are not already following along, make sure that you are doing that on both Facebook and Instagram. I tend to share a lot more of like quick pics and things like that on products that I use and love in my Instagram stories. So Instagram tends to be a really great place to follow me. But at the same time, if you find that you are somebody who is just like, I want the full rundown on tried and true products, I am tired of wasting my money, I am tired of using things that don't work, then what you are going to want to do is sign up for my upcoming course, Safer Simplified, where I'm taking women on a journey through their entire homes and helping them clean things up from the kitchen to the bathroom and all of the in-betweens, and doing this in a way that makes this process a lot easier for women. In week 2 of the course, we really focus on, my favorite products, the 411 on what you want to avoid and why, and along with a bunch of other resources for finding safer products and brands, and ultimately direct access to me for you to be able to ask those questions on what's good and what's not. So I will drop a link for that course in the comment section below, you guys. Check it out and sign up because it's going to be a lot of fun. And then before I leave you, I'm going to give you kind of a couple of quick suggestions on places where you should start when it comes to switching out your safer products. So when you're thinking about some of the products that you can swap out, look for things that don't need a bunch of customization or areas where your expectations for performance are lower, because that is where you're going to kind of start building some of that confidence for yourself. Think about things like hand soaps or body lotions, body washes, bars of soap, some of the products that you use in your shower. Again, those are going to be an easy way for you to start easing yourself in and building some of that trust up instead of jumping straight into deodorant, where you're going to need to really think about some of the additional factors that go into your own body chemistry and what products work best for you. The other thing that I will say is think about the products that you're using on your kids. They have these really unique developing systems, and it makes them more susceptible to toxic ingredients in their products. And I am always so disappointed that it tends to be children's products that are some of the dirtiest out there on the market. If you are looking for a brand that is really fantastic, I love Beautycounter's Kids line. It is very affordable. It lasts forever. The products lather. My girls, the conditioner is really great for their hair. And it's been, the scent smells amazing. I'm like, can I just sit here for a few minutes? So that's a great one for you guys to check out. And ultimately, that is all I've got for you today. But you know I love to hear from you in the comments and all of that jazz. So if you guys have a horror story on a product that you've tried that totally failed you, or you can empathize with me on my painful armpit situation / borderline yeast infection, like, share those comments. I love hearing other people's stories and knowing that, like, I'm not alone. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I love doing this, love jumping on here with you guys. We will be back at you again soon, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Take care.